So before I get too deep into this video, I want to let you guys know that I am making this video because I really like Oliver Tree and I just thought it was really shocking when I saw that he had passed away. And I just wanted to talk to you guys about it and let you guys know what was going on so that you guys could be informed. So, I also want to let you guys know I'm not monetized on any of my videos, and if I was, I would choose to not monetize this video, obviously, because I do not want to make money off of somebody's passing. But I do want to talk about situations like this because I feel like they're important, especially when it's somebody that I actually enjoy listening to or watching content or whatever. But with that being said, I wanted to talk to you guys about Oliver Tree, who reportedly had been killed in a Rio helicopter crash alongside a YouTuber named Gatsby. This whole incident happened not that long ago. It was just on Sunday morning. Oliver Tree reportedly had died in a helicopter crash in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, after two aircraft carriers basically collided in midair. The artist, who many of you may know, his name is Oliver Tree or Oliver Tree Nickel. Following the crash that happened in Recife dos Bandeirantes, which is a neighborhood in the city's western zone. Oliver Tree, who was 32 years old, was best known for songs including Life Goes On and Miss You, as well as his eccentric visual style that was very interesting and I feel like drew a lot of people in and was very, very representative of just being yourself, including his online comedy driven persona that I feel like was more or less just him. I mean, I didn't know the guy, but in interviews and songs and everything that I've looked into regarding Oliver Tree, I just felt like he was very authentic. Oliver Tree had been in Brazil after performing in Sao Paulo on June 6th as part of his ongoing world tour, which not that long ago, actually just a day or two before I saw this post, I actually did see reports and advertisements where he was talking about going on the world tour that he was supposed to be having. I was very excited for it and I thought it was going to be a whole lot of fun. But according to Odia Civil Police, they said that there were five people that were inside of the helicopter, while there was a second aircraft that was carrying only the pilot inside of it. AP reported that the two helicopters collided against each other over Rio de Janeiro on Sunday morning before crashing into the city's western zone. This incident that took place killed all six people on board, and one of the aircrafts actually came down on a car dealership where there were several electric vehicles that were parked outside, which sparked a fire at the location that happened at as well. El Pias also reported that the crash happened around 9 a.m. local time, and they said that during the incident where it fell on the car dealership, there were about 20 electric vehicles that caught on fire after one of the helicopters hit the ground. Brazilian aviation authorities are now investigating the cause of the collision, and they're trying to look into see what actually happened. CNN Brazil also reported that Brazil's Air Force through Sinapa was called into the scene to begin collecting data and trying to figure out what happened to the aircrafts themselves. And also ANAC, which is Brazil's National Civil Aviation Agency, also said that they were investigating the status of the aircraft pilots involved. And all of this probably could not have come at a worse time because on Oliver Tree's official website, it does list that his latest album, Love You Madly, Hate You Badly, is out now, alongside songs including Miss You and Life Goes On, that the artist had been scheduled to continue touring and going around Europe in July, singing and doing shows with his fans and having live performances. And along with Oliver Tree in this crash, there was also an Argentine YouTuber named Gatsby who was also killed during this incident. This 23-year-old content creator was a major figure in the Spanish language internet culture, with Social Blade listing his channel at 2.83 million subscribers and roughly 76 million views on the channel itself, with Famous Birthdays also listing him to have more than 2.8 million subscribers on YouTube and also 2.8 million Instagram followers as well. Gatsby was best known online for hosting provocative street interviews and prank style comedy, and an intentionally awkward persona that made him both popular and controversial across Latin America and Spain, with Spanish outlet AS describing him as a content creator that was known for humorous and controversial street interviews, adding that YouTube had previously had to remove some of his videos due to their content. And in 2025, Gatsby was also part of an event called Ibe Lianos La Veleta del Año, which is a massive content creator boxing event that was hosted in Spain. And around that time as well, he began speaking more openly about moving beyond his Gatsby character, with AS reporting that he had grown pretty tired of the persona, and even though it helped him garner attention online and helped to make him famous, he wanted to start showing his audience more of himself outside of the act that he was performing. Authorities have identified him in the victim list under his real name Gasper Prim, and he was reportedly traveling in the helicopter along with Oliver Tree, Lucas Vignale, Lucas Brito Chavez, and the pilot Alexandra Souza. And the other helicopter was only carrying the pilot Charles Marcelic, who was also part of this tragic event and died in the collision as well. I wanted to just give you guys some of the details that had come out. It seems like this wasn't like a purposeful thing, it was just a terrible thing that happened. And there's not a lot of details that have come out about what they believe actually occurred on either side. I would love to know more about it, but truly, I just wanted to make this video just kind of letting you guys know the details and talking about the situation. And just to say rest in peace, Oliver Tree. Thank you for being yourself and being a very creative, artistic person. At least I always got that vibe from you, and I always felt like you were that way. I feel like many others did as well. And thank you for giving us art to consume and listen to and really have personality in our world. And may you rest in peace, along with everybody else in this whole incident. It's a very tragic thing that happened. And I want to get your guys' opinion about what you guys think about this whole situation, how you guys feel, if you guys liked Oliver Tree or not. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I will catch you guys in the next video that I make.